What's up everyone and welcome to Ola Testing. Today I'm trying out the new John Petrucci plugin from Neural DSP. To be completely honest, I was fairly surprised when I heard that John Petrucci had been working with Neural DSP for a plugin, but it makes total sense. I mean, John Petrucci is a tone god. Why wouldn't he have a plugin? It looks like this, and immediately you can see there's no Mesa to be found. This is probably just, based off his amplifiers, whatever, and then, they couldn't really use the name Mesa. It comes with 4 different amplifiers. You have this acoustic one that is perfect for piezo guitars. This guitar right here, my Ernie Ball Music Van, has piezo in it, so it's perfect. Then it has a clean channel amplifier, a rhythm tone amplifier, and a lead amplifier. The cabinet section contains of John's personal cabinet, so they modeled his own cabinet with 6 different microphones, and never seen before, at least I haven't seen it in a Neural DSP plugin, but they also added room microphones. So you can add a little bit of room to the tone, which I think is great, because sometimes, hearing an impulse response just straight in, well, basically it's like having your ear towards a cabinet and speaker, which is not necessarily the most enjoyable sound in the world. Having a room tone, that helps a little bit, at least if you're just sitting and playing by yourself. Maybe not in a mix, but when you're sitting, just to get a little bit extra excitement. You have a wah pedal, a compressor, you have a bunch of different pre-pedals, an overdrive phaser, chorus flanger. You have a post EQ section, you also have a volume pedal, and last but not least, you also have chorus delay and reverb in post. And just going through the different sections here and watching everything that's included, you can feel that this is a very, very complete package of shit that you get in this plugin. So that's cool. So we're gonna head straight into it. Right now, I'm on the rhythm amplifier, and this is a preset I made called Pull Me Over. So as you can hear right now, there's something happening. Oh, why isn't the guitar tone in the center? Well, you have a doubler right here, so check this out. So this is the tone without this doubler happening. Just like any other plugin, and listen to a guitar track, it's usually in the center, nothing special, it's not stereo. But since you have a doubler, you can basically pull it apart a little bit, make it a little bit more exciting. Not necessarily anything I would use in a mix, but just for sitting and practicing guitar, Then you have the typical Neural DSP gate right here. And also something I haven't seen that's new to a Neural DSP plugin is the Transpose section here. Check this out. Basically a pitch shifter. How cool is that? So this guitar is tuned to standard E, and I can transpose it down to standard D if I want to. I mean, there's a shit ton of gain in this thing. Check this out. I have something called byte engaged, so without it, it's a little flubbier. You press byte. Gives more byte, basically. Then you have something called tight. So at 0 tight, not very tight. pretty tight. And then we bite. A little too much, maybe we can back off on the tight and the gain a little bit. Reminds me a little bit of the tightness of a Mark 2C Plus amplifier. It sounds great, man. But even though if you think that this is not enough gain, you still have an overdrive over here. You can go balls out. You definitely don't need that. In the cabinet section, you have 6 different microphones to choose from, and just like the traditional Neural DSP, move around a little bit. But they have added this room microphone right here, so can I shut off So if I turn down the mic level, the direct mic level, we should only have room tone. Okay. Okay. So you can mix that in with your microphone signal. So okay, let's transpose that, see if that works. So works pretty good, man. I mean, I can feel the latency from Logic and all, but I mean, the transpose doesn't really affect that much. All right, let's check out the acoustic amplifier. We have this. There it is, man. Sounds good. Then we had the clean channel right here. Which I've added a fair bit of delay and reverb to. Check this out. Baby. This is a baby making sound right here. All right, let's try out the pre-effects here. We have a phaser, so. Beautiful. Okay, let's try the chorus. That's nice, man. I like that shimmer. There's a couple of different things on the reverb and the delay where you can, you know, make it even spacier. So check out this crystal here. Space babies. I made a lead tone. That has a phaser engaged, so the phaser works in front of the amplifier. For the same lead preset here, I managed to assign my MIDI pedal so I can control the wah. So I'm using a MIDI pedal on the floor right here. All right, I need to try something lower tuned than this. How does it fare on a 7th string? That's what we wonder today. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, f me and my ass. Okay, that's good, man. Okay, shit. All right, I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna load in my own impulse response. Let's go with the 1 right here, okay? Oh. Do you hear that? Shit. There you go. That's the Neural DSP John Petrucci plugin for you right there. Holy. I think so far this is probably the most complete archetype plugin from Neural DSP. It's just fully packed with everything you would need in a plugin, really. And I mean, if you're into John Petrucci and Dream Fair, I think it sounds very, very similar. The amplifier sounds really nice, but I think my favorite part about this plugin is the doubler, actually. Because it makes it a lot more exciting for just sitting and playing, other than this. You know, if I make a demo of this, it sounds great, but this gives it a little bit more depth and I don't know. It just doesn't sound as in your face, and it's a lot more fun to just sit around and play with. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.